Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's Two E's No Why. You heard me, Two E's No Why. And in this video, we are going to be reacting for the very first time to Little Simz, I Love You, I Hate You official music video. Little Simz got bars, darn it. Little Simz is fire. So that's just it. That's the whole reason why we reacting to that today. That and that alone. Because Little Simz is fire. So if you're ready for me to react to I Love You, I Hate You official music video by Little Simz, then let me know. But first, I gotta play my intro. Coffee sip, yeah. Bang. All right, let's pull that down. Let's pull that up. Before we get started, please do me a favor, like, comment on all the content, preferably as soon as it comes out. That helps keep my videos higher in the algorithm for longer, and I'll appreciate you for it, okay? Also, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. I'm a music videographer by trade, and I take that POV into all the reactions I do here on the channel. Music videography, right? Also do reviews and unboxings, and now interviews. Yes, interviews. Please go check out interview with the talented cinematographer Samuel Perry Falvey on our channel. We had a blast and broke down a lot of his music video work. All right. Without further ado, let's get to Little Simz, I Love You, I Hate You official music video. Let go. Some sort of photo stage, photo video warehouse or something like that. Empty. Spotlight coming down on top. That's it. And it's not a spotlight, sorry, it's just a main light that just comes down on top. Added light. 4-3.
So much I would give my life for this. If the bullet was the beat, I would probably die for this. How many times did I cry for this? I would hate myself if I didn't at least try for this. What's at stake is bigger than me. Blood, tears, how it stains, can't rid it with ease. What we have in common. How many times did I cry for this? I would hate myself if I didn't at least try for this. What's at stake is bigger than me. Blood, tears, how it stains, can't rid it with ease. What we have in common is our pain. We're given the keys to unlock what it takes to fight for what we believe in. Hard to confront the truth of what you see in the mirror. Some people you inspire and others.
Love this shot. Don't even rap towards me. Rap away that way. And I'm just going to get a little bit of light to light you in the front, but I want the shadow roll off to be so long and dramatic. Like, look how long that gradient is. That's beautiful.
As you trigger, fighting in blind faith, led by the internal voice. You might not want to do it, but you don't have a choice. Will the pressure take me to new heights or be my demise? Will my intentions coincide with what I advise? The people looking up to me doing everything right, but who am I to tell anyone how to live their life? Your pain threshold will determine if you survive. I'm amazed by it, lying to myself, pretending I was never faced by it. Maybe cause you're in my DNA, that's why. Sometimes, always.
Yo, that actor's eyes are
Amazed by it, lying to myself, pretending I was never faced by it. Maybe cause you're right, I wanna do it, but you don't have a choice. Will the pressure take me to new heights or be my demise? Will my intentions coincide with what I advise? The people looking up to me doing everything right, but who am I to tell anyone how to live their life? Your pain threshold will determine if you survive. I'm amazed by it, lying to myself, pretending I was never faced by it. Maybe cause you're in my DNA, that's why. Sometimes, always.
catch light. So whenever you see the little dot or little shine in the iris or in the color spot of the eyes or whatever, it's called a catch light. Like, like sometimes they're intentional, sometimes they're not, but boy, do they really help. They really help give just an extra level of production that you don't even realize until it happens. Sometimes it could just be a small little light off to the side of where they're shooting. That's not enough to affect the rest of the lighting setup.
But right now, you made the promise to God to be there for your kids.
Yo, do you see that stare? Look how piercing.
Right now, you made the promise to God to be there for your kids. You made a promise to give them a life you didn't live. My ego won't fully allow me to say that I miss you. A woman who hasn't confronted all her daddy issues. The day will come when you gotta find all the answers to your sins. Pressure's a provider, feeling unhappy within. Know what kind of external family shit up on your plate. But I understand wanting and needing an escape. Too much unsaid, now the silence giving me headaches. Only through speech can we let go of all this dead weight. Even though I'm angry, don't wanna be disrespectful. Trying to figure out how to approach this in the best way. Hard to not carry these feelings even on my best days. Never thought my parent would give me my first heartbreak. Anxiety giving me irregular heart.
Great shot. Great idea. And what she's talking about is some deep shit.
Wanting and needing an escape. Too much unsaid, now the silence giving me headaches. Only through speech can we let go of all this dead weight. Even though I'm angry, don't wanna be disrespectful. Trying to figure out how to approach this in the best way. Hard to not carry these feelings even on my best days. Never thought my parent would give me my first heartbreak. Anxiety giving me irregular heart rate. Used to avoid getting
Anxiety giving me irregular heartbreak.
into how I really feel about this now. How see how fickle life can be, and so it can't wait. Should have been the person there to hold me on my dark days. It's easier to stargaze. I wish than be faced with this reality. Is you a sperm donor or a dad to me, and still always.
Yeah, that mirror shot is fire.
But right now,
Like the interrogation room.
always. On this mission you live and learn. The world don't show you no mercy from birth.
Love
How
the
do you
Simz
humanize your
skills.
hero? Round here you're only respected if earned. Half-hearted stories can't let your guard down. To get to Nirvana, where do you start out? Angry cause they don't meet your unrealistic standards. Then you realize that they're human and you calm down. Sometimes I'm unbalanced and I think, raw, why am I losing my steps? Lately I'm paranoid, I feel my life is a mess. I'm just using my voice, hope it will have an effect. He was just once a boy, often I seem to forget. Looking at Polaroids, a picture secretly kept. You know what was destroyed, but you don't know what was left. Trying to phase out the noise of all you hear in your head. Everything is a choice and anything can be said. Is you missing the point? Are you just hearing me vent? Or is you in understanding, knowing my words will connect? I keep you in my prayers, cause life is short as we know. Every mistake you make should contribute to your growth. What you choose to avoid will probably come in your dreams. I'm not forgiven for you, man, I'm forgiven for me. And sometimes sometimes
Forgiven for, like, let's talk about what she said. Hold on.
sometimes always.
Oh, wow. Just her writing in that book, bruh. Make sure there's nothing. Okay. Yo, this. It seemed like the first verse. I may be wrong, but if I felt like we were talking about like our people. I don't know if that's what she was saying, but it seemed off.
Myself if I didn't at least try for this. What's at stake is bigger than me. Blood, tears, how it stains, can't rid it with ease. What we have in common is our pain. We're given the keys to unlock what it takes to fight for what we believe in. Hard to confront the truth of what you see in the mirror. Some people you inspire and others you trigger. Fighting in blind faith led by the internal voice. You might not want to do it, but you don't have a choice. Will the pressure take me to new heights or be my demise? Will my intentions coincide with what I advise? The people looking up to me doing everything right, but who am I to tell anyone how to live their life? Your pain threshold will determine if you survive. I'm amazed by it, lying to myself, pretending I was never fazed by it. Maybe because you're in my DNA, that's why.
Nah, she was talking about her father in the first one too. It it was just so abstract that it had me kind of played for a loop the first time. Plus, I'm trying to take in all the just all the techniques it took to film it, you know, and how they're editing it and things of that nature. But then that chorus, "I love you, I hate you," I was like, yo, that's crazy, you know, like that's nutty. And then when you bring in her relationship with her father and what or lack thereof at a certain time, oh God, that is a topic that is rough, you know. Sometimes, unfortunately, parents don't make the right decisions when they make the wrong ones, if that makes sense. And I don't mean wrong like the children are wrong, but like, you know, like maybe with a little bit more thought, you know, they wouldn't have went through with a child with a certain person, right? And so now that you are here, sometimes your decisions thereafter that, in spite of the other parent, can get you in a sticky situation when it comes time to raising. And for many reasons, there has been, you know, like, you know, sometimes a father not being there has left a child to wonder why, but like also yearn for that love. Now, you know, I grew up with my dad, so like that's why, like, I don't know, I think that's why sometimes I get choked up so much, is because like I hear stories of where, you know, there wasn't one around and mine was there for all of his, you know what I mean? So when I hear that folks go through it this way, it breaks my heart. But I love that she was doing it so therapeutic. And boy, when she got to this part right here,
Raw, why am I losing my steps? Lately I'm paranoid, I feel my life is a mess. I'm just using my voice, hope it will have an effect. He was just once a boy, often I seem to forget. Looking at Polaroids, a picture secretly kept. You know what was destroyed, but you don't know what was left. Trying to phase out the noise of all you hear in your head. Everything is a choice and anything can be said.
I mean, she's been saying oi and for a minute, bro. For a minute.
Polaroids, a picture secretly kept.
Polaroids and secretly kept.
You know what was destroyed, but you don't know what was left.
Destroyed, but you don't know what was left. Try to tune out the noise.
Trying to phase out the noise of who you hear in your
head.
Everything is a choice, and anything can be said.
Everything is a choice, and anything can be said. That's.
Is you missing the point? Are you just hearing me vent?
Are you missing the point? Or you just hearing me vent? What a MC. I ran out of oys a long time ago in my own personal rhyme catalog, and I'm going through these with her, and it's amazing.
Or is you in understanding, knowing my words will connect? I keep you in my prayers, cause life is short as we know. Every mistake you make should contribute to your growth. What you choose to avoid will probably come in your dreams. I'm not forgiven for you, man, I'm forgiven for me. And
I'm forgiven for you, and I'm forgiven for me.
Sometimes.
Man, and that's some real stuff. And you know, unfortunately, for any fathers or who's misplaced out there, I mean, hell, even mothers too. I'm sure there's situations where mothers, you know, abandon their responsibilities and left the kid to wonder why. I think, you know, we all know what it's just so important, the effort and the time to take and to impress on that kid when they're young, especially. And so it's just like, oh man, we'll get to a relationship later, man. It might not be. And not just because y'all might not be here, y'all could be two walking able-bodied humans and never have a relationship, because of choices made. So if anybody ever in that situation, it ain't too late to start, but boy, you better go sooner than later. Because I could imagine, I could only imagine. Anyways, I'm sorry, I'm talking about this too long because there's like a nice artistic piece to discuss something that was crazy, and then or something that's tough for, I'm sure, families. So I don't know. Shout out to Little Simz. I can't wait to react to more of her. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go do another one right now. Like and comment on the content for me. Tell me what part you enjoy about this. Do you know anything about this topic? Do you have any feelings or point of views or opinions on this? No opinions are bad, but I would love to hear people's point of view and stuff on this. And then if you're not, subscribe to the channel. Music Videographer, reactions, reviews, unboxings, interviews. All right? Catch you on the next one. Peace.